Hello, everybody. I think I'm started. Yep, there I am. Hi, guys. Hello. You didn't expect to see me here tonight, did ya? Hello to everybody who's in here. I see a lot of folks already popped in. Welcome in, Karen, Sandra, Bill. I know I've seen a lot of Heather, Gibbs. Everybody's popped in here. Hello to everybody. I don't want to miss anybody, so hello to everyone. Hunter123, hello. Welcome in, everybody. So great to have you guys here. Joan Plavier, hello. I'm solo here tonight. Chris is at his house with Toby. We had some personal situations, so Chris is at his house tonight. Hi, Nancy and dear Angela. Justine, hello. So it's just me here tonight, and then Chris is at his house. So you'll hear Chris. He'll pop in and say hello at some point here.
I'm here.
Nope, there he is.
Yeah,
hello, hello. Hi, Heather. Revive It Sisters, Heather.
It's kind of one of those things, everyone, when you got to drive all the way out to Boston tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, he's got to drive out to your area tomorrow, Justine. Yep. Hello, well, happy birthday, Heather. That's right. Is today your birthday, Heather? I can't remember. I remember you had mentioned your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Heather Gibbs. Happy birthday, hon. That's awesome. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
A little bit of.
So glad you guys could join us tonight. What's the matter, Chris? Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. What?
Well, I heard you say bup, 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 bup. I didn't know what you were talking about.
No, I didn't say bup, bup, bup. I said I was playing a little applause for the birthday.
Oh, okay. Her birthday is Wednesday. Well, happy birthday Wednesday, Heather.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. But, when it's your birthday week, so.
Yep.
There you go. Happy birthday. That's so cool. That's great. You're so welcome, Heather.
Do I sound better now?
Glad to have you guys here. I know it's a little bit of an impromptu. I wasn't going to do a sale, but Chris and I decided to do that today, just to occupy our day because it's a rough day for both of us. Don't want to get into that, but yeah, but here we are, and I'm glad to see you guys here, and you make us smile, you make us laugh, and that's why we're here tonight. So hopefully we can do the same for you guys and bring you guys some wonderful goodies tonight. I kind of had to get together a whole bunch of different things. So I did bring in some, records. I got some DVDs. I got some books. I got glass, of course. I've got some figurines. I've got a beautiful antique portrait in its original frame that I think you guys may like. So I have a little bit of a mix of everything here. I even have some Fostoria American. Yeah, but I think some of you folks like the Fostoria American. It's one piece, and it's an unusual piece. And it's an older piece because it glows. Yes, it glows. So I figured I'd bring that for you guys tonight too. So yeah, so without further ado, let's see here. So we have 45 folks in here. Welcome in, everybody. Terry Trahan, Tina Bradford, Lynn, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss somebody's names. That's why I don't like calling everybody. Sandra Garcia, hello. So it's so great to see you guys here. If anybody is new, my name is Jeffrey. This is Olde Hadley Vintage, and my auctions are a offer up style, so I'm going to start at a certain price, and we're going to go up from there. And then Chris is going to actually put the start price in the chat. If you're interested in an item, you're just going to put your offer in the chat, and we're going to go up from there just like a standard auction would. I'll then count, I'll talk a little bit about the item, and then we're going to count it down from 10 to 1. I'll say stop. Chris will put the stop in the chat, and then that'll be the end of the item. He's going to do a refresh, and then once that auction is over, we'll call out the winner, and you guys can congratulate the winner. So please hold your congratulations until Chris calls the winner or puts it into the chat, just to make sure that we get the right folks. All right. As far as shipping goes, I ship out of Western Massachusetts. So depending upon where you are in the country, I do use Pirate Ship to ship all my items. So to get you the cheapest rate I possibly can. So I definitely try to utilize the cheapest option when possible. If you guys have any questions throughout the auction, feel free to jump in and ask us in the chat, and Chris will alert me to it, and I
We
can
have a
answer
question.
any questions you have. Chris has a question.
No, I don't have a question. Someone has a question in the chat room. So Nancy would like to know, what is the difference between American Fostoria versus Fostoria?
It's not necessarily American Fostoria. It's called Fostoria American. It's the line. I'll just show you the piece right now. It's the line that Fostoria created. So this particular pattern right here it's not necessarily just American Fostoria. It is all American. It is made in America. But the pattern line, the name of it is Fostoria American. That's what they called this pattern. So there is tons of it. And I think they made it for, I want to say like 40, 50 years, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But they made it for a long time. And there are hundreds of pieces to this whole set. Some people collect it, some people don't. So I have some pieces, and some of it I'll bring if they're unusual pieces, kind of like this. Otherwise, if it's a standard type of piece that you could find out in the wild anywhere, I'm not going to bother bringing it because anybody can find it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people are indifferent to it. But that's the pattern. Name is Fostoria American. So just like you have Jeanette Marigold. We all know Jeanette Marigold.
Great.
It's just that particular pattern. That's what they called it. But it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that was just a question that came in. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Did you talk about the comments and everything?
The
chat.
Comments.
So remember, everyone,
Chris, feel free to go ahead.
Make sure that you're in live chat, not top
yes.
chat. You want to be in all comments, whatever it shows
Well,
on your
that's your
interface.
spiel. You know how to do that.
Well, I'm just saying. And
I got
please
my
be
coffee and my
mindful.
water, and I'm ready to go.
And please be mindful of the lag. So we want to make sure that you.
Be mindful of the lag. There is a lag, so make sure that you're in that top. Make sure in that all. What is it? All messages or live messages?
Live chat or all comments.
Yep, absolutely.
And as you can see, there's a little bit of lag between us already. So good old YouTube.
There is a lag. Yeah, Kentucky Digger Steve. Yeah, he's 10 away from 500 subs. Guys, please subscribe to Kentucky Digger Steve. If you guys are not familiar with him, he finds some amazing thing and he digs for them, especially marbles. Wow. The stuff that he finds is just awesome. And happy Father's Day to Kentucky Digger Steve. And happy Father's Day to everybody I missed out there. But if you're not already subscribed to him, please check out Steve's channel. It's awesome. It's really cool. Who else do we have in here? I think we have Hazel Atlas in here too. Yeah, Chris, put your link in there for you, Steve.
Yep.
And if you could put in Hazel's attic too.
Yep. I'll
She's
find
here
it.
as well. Hazel just started her channel, and she's going to be coming up with some sales as well. She just posted an amazing short of all of her candy jars. I was drooling, not over candy, but over the candy jars. Wow, what a beautiful collection. Hello to everybody coming in. I see Brenda. I see Amy. Hello, Amy. Oh, you're so welcome, Hazel. Phantom Canuck, Rudy. Hey, buddy, how are ya?
Did you talk about
welcome.
invoicing yet, Jeff?
Welcome
I
and
was
well,
having.
we got a little sidetracked, but as far as invoicing goes, I will. The prices that we have tonight do not include the shipping. So as I mentioned, I ship out of Western Mass. So depending upon where you are with the pirate ship, I think I mentioned that. Those prices will be added to the prices that you pay tonight for your item, and then I will send you an invoice. I use PayPal. If you don't have PayPal and you're new to me, that's fine. I can still bill you as a guest. So if you have PayPal, great. Shoot me an email with all of your information. If you're new and you do purchase something from me tonight and you never purchased something from me in the past, I'll need your real name, your street address, your zip code, and also your real name. So if your name is Joan Smith here, but you're really Mary Jones, please let me know that. Let me know your screen name and your real name of who you want me to ship it to. All right. I will also need to know in that email whether or not you have PayPal. So this way, when I actually formulate your invoice, I can actually send you an email with a link that you can click on and go right over to your invoice if you don't have PayPal, which is perfectly fine. You don't have to have PayPal. So that's the good thing about PayPal. Now, PayPal has been a little bit wonky at times lately. I noticed that some people that even have PayPal are not getting their invoices for some reason. So I don't know why. So if you don't get anything from me by Friday, please send me an email right here. Send me an email and be like, hey, Jeff, I didn't get an email from you, or I didn't get an invoice. Is everything okay? Did you forget me or whatever? And then I'll look back and I'll see what's going on. So, because things do happen, but things, like I said, things have been a little bit weird lately as far as the PayPal
Technology as a whole.
Yeah, things have been very, very weird. And everybody having issues with their GPS lately. Like, I don't know. I think everybody's saying it's the sun flares that we're having. That it's affecting, like, satellites, and really strange. I'll tell you. Like, because I try to go somewhere, like, on my GPS when I'm driving, and it's telling me to go down roads I've never even been on before. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So they're saying it's those solar flares or sun flares or sun sparks or whatever they're called. But yeah, cell phones. Yep, cell phones are throwing. Yep, it's so weird. Everything is so strange. But whatever. Technology, like Chris said.
Oh yeah.
So if we don't have any other questions, we will go right ahead. Love Lancaster Glass and Candy Company and Candy Dishes. Nice. Good to know. Lancaster. Didn't I have a piece of Lancaster not too long ago? Can't remember what I had that was Lancaster. Chris, please tell Jeff I got my invoice and my package already. Thank you so much. Nancy, how did you like those records? Did you listen to any of them yet? Guess what? I got some more tonight. And somebody was asking for some 80s-ish kind of records. Well, I have one. I had one. I did not go thrifting at all this week, believe it. Yes, guys, can you believe it? I think the earth just shook. I did not go thrifting at all this week because I'm good for a while. And Chris probably is shaking his head.
Yep.
I'm okay for a while. So I actually did not go. So I did not go record hunting or anything like that. But I do have a stack of records that I'm going to bring to you guys tonight too. So hopefully you enjoyed each one of those records. If you've listened to them already, I don't know if you have yet, Nancy, but I did bring some more for you tonight. I'm just glad they got to you safely. Although I think you're up in Dee's neck of the woods, up in Niagara Falls, if I'm not mistaken. So not too far of a travel as far as the shipping goes. So that's good. All right, so it looks like we have about 71 folks in here already tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming and visiting me here on Father's Day. I know you guys may have had cookouts or went out for dinner, and you guys are probably just relaxing. You want to just check us out and see what we got for sale tonight. That's fine too. Not encouraged to buy anything. You don't have to if you don't want. If you want to sit in the Lurkers Lounge and relax and watch the show, feel free to do that. I'm just glad to have you guys here. All right. So without further ado, Chris, I think we will start. If I could have $15 on the screen, Chris.
You got
now, it. Guys, these are very old. I'm thinking these are circa 1930s. Look at these. They call these Lincoln and Mary Todd Lincoln cross stitch. Now these are real cross stitch. I'll hold them close so you guys can see them. These are real cross stitch in their original frames. And I'll turn one frame around. They're both the same. And there's the back of the frame. And look at that where it was framed. Boston. How cool is that? They have their original wire hangers on them.
And the original sticker.
And the original sticker. How cool is that? Aren't these neat? Now the only thing is Mr. Lincoln here. The back, the wire, there's like a little screw with a little screw eye here. Kind of came out of the wooden hanger. And it looks like they tried to put it in several times to get it to stay. So I'm going to see what I can do to try to fix that for you before I send it out, so that you can hang it. But that's the only little flaw. Other than that, these are really beautiful. They are old. Again, they're probably from the 30s, and they're wooden frames, and they're so beautiful. Aren't these amazing? And they are hand done. They're cross stitch. They're real cross stitch. Those are not like pictures of. And I'll hold it closer so you guys can see. There you go. You can see the actual cross stitch. Isn't that beautiful? I just love him because he's got that nice long clay pipe there. And she's got her bonnet on. And they call him Mary Todd Lincoln and Abraham Lincoln, but I don't know. Did Abraham Lincoln smoke a pipe? I don't know. Not really sure.
I think they all smoked pipes back then.
You smoked pipes back then?
I think so.
Yeah. So I just thought these were really cool, and of course the back is just so cool on both of these. They have the same backing. And then you got that picture frame place in Boston. Yep, Portland Street in Boston.
And I have some wood glue that we can use to reattach that screw.
Oh, good. See, so Chris and I will fix that for you.
Yep.
And we'll send that out if anybody's interested. And remember, guys, if you're interested in an item because of the lag tonight, don't, like the Revive It sisters say, don't sit on it, bid on it. All right? So if you're interested, here we go. We're going to count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Okay, that's going to be a pass.
That's a pass? Okay, no problem. All right, next up, guys, $18, Chris, on the screen. Those of you that know hall pottery, not hull, but hall, as in I'm walking down the hall. Here's some hall pottery. This is called the red poppy pattern.
It looks like a dog bowl.
A baking dish. It looks like a dog bowl. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
If you have a dog and you want to treat him right, hey, put his water or his food in a beautiful hall bowl. This is absolutely flawless. There is no damage to this whatsoever. Look at the shine on the inside. Look at that. Look at how shiny I got that. Isn't that nice? And it's got that beautiful poppy pattern. It's like an orangish red with black leaves. And it does have that platinum ring on it too. It's 7 3/4 inches across. And it's marked Hall on the bottom. Hall superior quality. Made in USA. And those of you that like your Hall. There was a beautiful I think it was like a mixing bowl, but that had a lot of crazing and it had a crack on it, so I left that there. From a tag sale. Cool, huh?
Nice piece.
Hall is
It's
nice
got-
stuff.
Yeah, I
Huh?
like that. I like the rim around it. The top.
I know, isn't that pretty? I know,
Yeah.
the silver rim. I know. Imagine Toby having his dinner out of this. Boy, oh boy, how fancy.
Well, if it doesn't sell, I think Toby will have a new bowl.
Maybe we'll have to give this to Toby. Yeah, maybe. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Better tonight. You know, it's funny you said that because I said right before the show, I told Chris, I said, can you fix the audio on, because a lot of times I was clinging things and people weren't hearing that when I was clanging things. Well, guess what? We fixed it. So now you should hear this. You guys
Yep.
hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Now you hear it? Yeah. So we fixed it. So the audio should be better tonight. Thank you for mentioning that. Aw, Tina, that's so sweet. Yeah, we love Toby too. Toby's probably sitting at Chris's feet right now, is he? What's Toby doing?
He's getting a drink of water.
Oh, hi, Melody. There's Melody. You have that bowl in the orange poppy? Yeah, I guess they consider it either orange poppy or did they make two colors? I don't know. This is like orangish red. So I would guess this is still orange. But this would be cool for Halloween because it's like orange and black. Because to me, it's like a, excuse me, almost like an orangish red. I don't know, burnt umber. I don't. Suddenly I'm Bob Ross. But yeah, this would be cool, like for like a Halloween thing too. Like if you make like a pumpkin cake or something to bake it in this, and then you give the whole thing as a gift, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Soul Nate, how are you, buddy?
You want to count it down, Jeff?
Sure, we'll count this down.
Because we got a lot of stuff today.
9, yes, we have. Guys, I have 29 items for you tonight. So 10, 9, and we will come back. We will come back to stuff if as people pop in later. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, there is 2, Melody. That's good to know. See, I didn't know enough about this, so that's good to know. So there's a red and an orange poppy. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely the red because it's definitely deeper. So this would have been considered, Yeah. But I mean, the condition of it is just phenomenal. So, but we'll come back to it.
No, we sold
What?
it. Karen K for $18.
Oh, Karen, thank you so much. Awesome.
It's on your screen.
Thank you. All right. Well, I didn't know. I didn't look up. My screen thing is delayed. It's very, very slow. So
You're not watching the channel, are you?
all right. Huh? Am I watching?
You're not. Are you watching the YouTube stream or our streaming software?
Our software.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just I know. It's just
All right.
it's all delayed. But
No
now
worries.
I see and you put Karen up on the thing there. So thank you, Karen, so much. Oh, I had a lot of coffee today. You can tell my hand is shaking like crazy.
Oh boy, that's not good. Hopefully you can sleep
Hey.
tonight.
I'm wide awake. Coffee does not affect me.
I know.
You know that. I could drink a pot of coffee before I go to bed and I can go right to sleep. It does not affect me at all.
Oh,
At all. Nope. Nate, great show last night. I wish I could have watched the rest of it. You guys brought some awesome jewelry. Oh, that one brooch. Spectacular, bud. All right. And if you guys are not familiar with Soul Nate, he and Katie have a show usually Sunday nights at, or excuse me, Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they sell some amazing jewelry. Sometimes Katie brings some postcards, beautiful postcards. Yep. And Nate is down in Australia. Yeah.
There's definitely some lag there for you.
Yes. He is down in Australia.
So Karen said that she's going to use that for the fall. Can't wait.
Yay, that's awesome. You could put your
Yep.
oh, I don't know, candy corn in it.
And
All right.
also, just a quick reminder too, because it just did it to me. Make sure you're in live chat for the drop down, because for whatever reason I refreshed and it threw me back to top chat. So good old
See
YouTube.
what I mean?
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, so keep
All right.
checking and making sure that you're in live chat or all messages. All right.
All right.
Okay, guys. Chris, $20 on the screen, please. I have some Fenton for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, some Fenton hobnail. Who likes the Fenton hobnail? So now this is post 1970 because why? It's marked right on the bottom. And this is from my own personal collection. I decided to part with it because I really don't. I have so many candy dishes, just like you, Hazel. I have so many candy dishes, so I'm downsizing some. So this is a heavy piece. It is marked on the bottom. Hopefully I can show you that. And you can probably see a little bit of it there. Yep. See it in the circle? It says Fenton. Post 1970, they started marking all their stuff. And what's interesting about this is they not only marked the bottom, they also marked the lid. Look at the lid. The lid's even marked too. See that? Isn't that interesting? I thought that was unusual. And it's a beautiful piece. And it's heavy. And I didn't measure this. Did I measure this? I didn't, but this was their flagship design. This like kind of shell and hobnail design. So this is about, I'd say just under 6.5 inches tall. And the candy dish itself is 6.25 inches across. There's no damage to this at all, even on the inside rim. Nope, no chips or anything that I feel. Nope. Beautiful piece. Really pretty. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yep, classic Fenton. They made great stuff right up until the very end. Beautiful, beautiful.
Looks like Terry's in. Hey, Terry.
Try to get a piece. Hi, Terry. Try to get a piece of candy out of that in the middle of the night without anybody finding out. Look at that. Clanking, clanking. Right?
Definitely hear the clinking and clanking.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, this was their flagship design was this hobnail with that shell pattern. I have another, yes, again, another Fenton candy dish, which is hobnail, and it's oval. It has legs on it, and it has a lid, and it has that same pattern. You guys, if you're familiar with Fenton, you'll probably know about that. Yeah, really nice piece.
You want to count this one down?
So we have a bit in there, so we're going to count it down. 10,
Yep.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh.
Okay, that is going to Terry Trahan for 22.
All right, Terry. That is coming to you. Thank you very, very much. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. That is gorgeous. From my own collection to you. So I've used that, gosh, for I don't even know how long. All right. Next up, guys, a DVD. I like to mix it up a little bit, so I'll throw in a DVD. And I think a lot of you know this movie. This is probably almost my top favorite movie, at least part of my top 3 anyway. Brand new, still in the box. Chris, $10 on the screen, please. Sunset Boulevard, Norma Desmond. I know you. You're Norma Desmond. You used to be big. I am big. It's the pictures that got small. So
And
it's
keep talking because I
Adam,
have to take himself out. So keep going. I'll
favorite
let you know when I'm
movie.
back.
Oh, I could talk. I could talk forever about this. I'm
I
sure a
know
lot
you
of people
can.
love Sunset Boulevard. Yep, absolute favorite. You want me to do that, John? Make a list of the top 10 movies that I like. Well, I could. This is definitely one of them. Of the probably the top 3. I also love Steel Magnolias. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that as well. I mean, there's just so many of my movies. Yeah, I should make a list. Yep. Oh, Florida Golden Girl's in here. Hello, Florida Golden Girl. How are you? Yeah, but I love Sunset Boulevard. And this one is brand new, guys. Still in the package. Never been opened. And it's mastered in high definition, 2-disc set, never before seen special features. And I actually have this one. It's the Centennial Collection. They usually put these out kind of like a limited edition kind of a thing. Centennial Collection. So, yeah. Oh, and there she is. Joe! Joe! Don't leave me, Joe! Joe! Oh, I love this movie so much. Yep. It is the best movie, I think, that was ever done. Billy Wilder. Yeah. And of course, Bill Holden in this is just, he was wonderful. Yep. And you get to see Schwab's Pharmacy too, which is really cool. Love seeing that. That is awesome. Karen, you are in high definition always. And we love you for that, girl. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. And Mommy Dearest Tina, yes, that's probably one of my top 5. Yep. Yeah, I've got quite the collection of movies, that's for sure. Yes. Yep. All right, well, we're going to count this down. I don't know if Chris is back yet or not.
Yep, you can. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, Carol Burnett is Norma? Yes, that is her. That is a riot. She was something else. I love Carol Burnett.
That is currently a pass.
Okay, you guys probably, all of you fans probably already have that, huh? All right, here's something unusual. Chris, $10 on the screen for this as well. Here is a very old flour sifter. I'm not sure of the company, but this is probably from the 30s or 40s. And it has this cute little design on the bottom of windmills and little, like I would say it was that little Dutch or little Holland folks.
Yeah, that looks Dutch and Holland inspired.
Dutch.
Yep.
Yep. And bottom. Yep. So a little bit, this part over here is a little bit faded, but this part over here is really.
Was probably facing the sun. That almost looks
probably.
like
Someone probably had it on display somewhere in their house.
Yeah.
But there it is, and it does still work. So if you crank the handle, you know, that sifter in there still works. And it's fairly clean inside. I mean, it's old, you know, but I mean, if you wanted to use it, you know, and I did clean it, you know. So if you wanted to put flour in there, the screen is clean. So if you wanted to actually use it, you could, you know, and just sift your flour, you know. So it's a very cute thing. Or even if you have those colors in your kitchen, you want to just put it on display, you could. The handle's made of wood, and the rest of it is all metal, like aluminum. I think this is like aluminum, wouldn't you think, Chris? Cast aluminum, I would think. But it's a cute little piece, you know, and it's old. But even if you have it for for display in your kitchen. You know.
Yeah, that does look like it's aluminum, but I don't think the handle is.
Oh, the handle's not. No,
Yeah.
no,
Sorry,
no.
I had to bring
The
someone back
device
inside and
itself.
give him a cookie.
Oh, a cookie or celery? Usually he likes
Oh, he
his
had a
celery.
cookie.
Okay.
Yeah. And we
Yeah, it's a
got some
cute
bids
little
on
cake.
that.
All right, guys. So we'll count this down. Oh, thank you, Tina. I try to make sure I clean everything really, really well for you guys. Yeah. Within reason, because I mean, stuff like this you can't really like scrub because otherwise you're going to take the paint off. But I try to get it as clean as I can. Yep. So it's definitely usable. You could totally use this. I mean, I personally would if I was going to make a cake and I needed to. I would use it because like the way I cleaned it. I mean, I'd be comfortable using it. All right. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh, wait, 1
2.
second. Do you have an age on that, by the way?
30s or 40s.
30s or 40s?
Not
Okay.
exactly the age because I don't even know who the maker is on this.
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw it come through in the chat.
Yeah, not really sure. But 30s or 40s, definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
2, fair warning. 1, stop. It's a cute piece, though. And it's a good size, too. Did I even measure it? It's 5 cups, by the way. Holds 5 cups. And it stands about, just under 6 1/4 inches tall. It's a biggie. Like I said, 5 cups.
So it looks like...
Flour.
It looks
Or
like...
flour.
Are you done blind?
Flour.
Are you done blind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Midway Rose for 12.
Midway Rose for 12. Okay, Midway Rose. Thank you. And hello. I just seen your name now. I haven't even seen you pop up yet.
And there was a question from Wolves 2018, 2019. Why do bakers sift the flour? Does it change the consistency of the flour to make a better cake?
It does. It takes the lumps out of the flour and it actually lightens the cake. So the more you sift the flour, the better, the lighter and airier the cake will be. The more fluffier and lighter the crumb texture will be. Absolutely. And nowadays, a lot of people don't, like, you'll see a lot of the modern chefs on like Food Network or whatever. They won't even sift the flour, including this one. What I usually use is a whisk. And once I put my flour and my sugar and everything in there, and it says whisk all the ingredients or sift all the ingredients, I just use a whisk and I whisk it all together. So you don't necessarily have to use a sifter anymore. That's why they've kind of gone out of fashion. People don't really sift anymore. You just use a whisk and whisk all of your dry ingredients before you add your wet. And that kind of aerates it enough where it's still, your cake kind of comes out the same. They've actually done tests on that and it actually comes out the same. So. But thank you very much, Midway Rose.
And I know some people answered that question in the chat, but I figured it's good to have the baker's thoughts.
Baker's knowledge. Okay. All right. Well, you have the baker's knowledge now. I am not a chef. I am not a cook. I am not a cook. I am not a chef. Guys know that movie, right? Probably one of my top 5. Chris, $8 on the screen. We have a beautiful record. Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. Woo! And Jennifer Grey, of course. It's an LP. So if you guys do not have this, here it is. The record is in there. It is very clean, unscratched. Geez, I don't even know if this was ever played. But if you do not, and talk about 80s, right? Actually, I think, is this 80s or early 90s? Wait a minute, no. Yeah, 87. Yep, 1987, yep. I was thinking maybe early 90s, but no, 87. I was still listening to the soundtrack. Of course, at the time I had it on tape. I would listen to it in my car. But it's got some pictures from the movie in the back. Classic Dirty Dancing. Oh, he was such a great actor. Miss Patrick Swayze. Amazing, amazing movie. And to have it on LP record, very cool. And the original. This is not a reproduction. And it says right in the back, 1987. So there you go. Has all the songs from the movie right on there. We'll pull it up slowly so you guys can see. Hopefully you can see. I can't see anything.
Yeah, you're good.
And there's a song there in the bottom too. All right. So we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And of course, Jerry Orbach, Dirty Dancing. Did I have something the other day I mentioned Jerry Orbach?
You did.
I was like LA Law, and I'm like, hello. I thought of it afterwards. I'm like, heck, he was in Hello, Dirty Dancing. The dad in Dirty Dancing.
That is a pass.
Okay. Someone says, bring the 80s. I bring the 80s. Nobody wants them. See, that's why I like to bring the older records.
Tex-Mex wants to know what music is playing in the background.
That is a station on YouTube through my TV, and it's called Nostalgic Radio, and it's all uncopyrighted material. So that's why I have it playing, just in case it picks up, so I don't get copyright striked.
So it's open, free domain.
It's free domain, yeah.
Nice.
So this channel, they put together like these different compilations. But check out Nostalgic Radio, guys. It is so awesome. It's all instrumental, 30s, 40s music. It's really great. Great jazz. Chris, $18 on the screen, please. You guys just saw this a little while ago. Here it is again. And it's the Fostoria American. That's the pattern. This was made in a mold. You can see the mold mark goes right up the side here and on the other side here, but you can't really see it when it's on the table, obviously, because of the cubist pattern. And believe it or not, this glows. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but try to get it in a perfect spot, and then maybe you will, but it does glow, which is unusual for Fostoria. So this is probably an earlier piece. I would probably say maybe late 40s. And this is called the trophy handled center bowl. That's what they called it. And it's beautiful. It's a heavy piece, no damage to it whatsoever. Yeah, and it's a nice piece. If anybody here collects Fostoria, not everybody collects Fostoria, but those of you that do, wonderful. It's an unusual piece, I thought, because I've never seen the actual trophy. And I know this actually came with a, in the same style, but also came with a stand on it too. Kind of like with a pedestal, but this one is just flat. But if you have one of those black pedestals, like those black glass pedestals, put this on
top of it. Yeah.
Wow.
We definitely have interest in that piece. That's nice.
We do. Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. Yes, it'll hold a lot of candy corn, Karen.
Yes, lots of candy corn. Can you imagine? Yeah, this is beautiful. Tina loves it. Well, Tina, if you love this, I also have candlesticks that match this. Not with the trophy handles, but it would match this to make a full set on the table. If you want me to bring those, I don't have them listed tonight. I can do that. Just let me know. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I didn't measure this either for you. I'm sorry, guys. Usually I'm so good at measuring stuff, but Oh, what text around there?
You are?
8 inches across. So it's 8 inches across. And as far as its height, it stands at the highest, one of the highest points, 4 inches. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Do you think that would have been big enough for punch as a punch bowl?
Maybe for 2 people. You could probably get maybe like four, maybe 5 cups of a beverage out of it. If you wanted to use it as a little mini punch bowl, you could. You know, it's
Or
not very,
punch
not
for
very
one,
deep.
yeah.
It's only about probably about 4 inches deep, 3 inches deep.
Mark and Mike just popped in. Hey, to all guys.
Hey, Mark and Mike, how are you guys?
Okay, and it looks like that's going
Thank you for
to.
stopping in. Thanks for popping over.
That's going to Florida Golden Girls Cemetery Channel.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Florida Golden Girl. Okay.
For 45.
For 45. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. That is a beautiful piece, and it's not a typical like shape that I see around. Very good. And I thought I saw some folks wanting me to bring the other bring the candlesticks. So if you want me to bring the candlesticks, I'll go up and grab those later. Unless you guys have to go, I'll go up and grab.
John, the reseller, was saying, please bring them.
You guys want me to go bring them now?
Yeah, why don't you go grab them now?
Let me just grab it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep them occupied.
Okay.
Be right back.
I could play some music. I'm just watching the chat, everyone. Yeah, Amy, I didn't get a chance to hook up my other camera because it's on my work machine. Else, I would maybe actually. No, I can sing, Bill. Not very well.
Oh no, is he singing, guys? I'm so sorry.
No, I'm not singing. Hold on. I'm going to do a quick little move. Don't go anywhere, Jeff.
No singing.
Let's see if I can
What are you doing?
No, they want to see Toby, so I'm moving things
Cold
around.
as the witch's bosom here. Nate, I love you. Cold as a witch's bosom. I love that.
All right, hold on.
That's awesome. I never heard that before.
All right, hold on. Let's see if I can get this.
That is awesome. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to the Two Old Guys, definitely subscribe to their channel, guys. They're fantastic. What are you doing, Chris?
Hold on. They want to see Toby. Maybe. Hold on. Keep talking.
Keep talking. All right. Well,
yeah,
anyway, here are the candlesticks, guys. So they each have 3 feet. When you open, I don't think I ever checked this. Does this glow? No, these do not glow. So these are newer, but they match that. So if you have these on the table with the center bowl, I wish I could hold them all up at once. It would be a perfect set, and they are candlesticks. You put or candle holders, I should say. You put your candlesticks in the middle, okay? And they're like little bowls, and you can even put stuff around it. So for like Easter, you can put Easter things around it, or Christmas, you can put like little Christmassy things, whatever. Or Halloween, you can put candy corn around it. So if anybody's interested in these, I will bring these. Oh, I think we have somebody who wants to say hello first. Oh, look who's seeping. Oh, hi, Toby.
I had to
Hi,
move
sweetheart.
his pig.
Oh, you're moving his, yeah, so that's his new little pig. We found him a little stuffed pig. He has a little piggy. Look at the little piggy. Oh, there's your new little piggy. Look at him. No.
Figured that'd
My
make everyone smile.
sweetheart. Oh, Jeffy misses you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, everybody
All right.
loves Tobes. Look at the Tobes. That's the
All right.
Toblerone.
That is the
Oh,
Toblerone.
okay, he'll come back. Toby is 8, Steve. Just turned 8.
No,
Or
he's 9.
9. 9. Oh, the
9.
years fly by. 9.
I know. All right. Sorry for that little segue,
Still a
everyone.
baby he's still a baby to us.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and it's Heather Gibbs' birthday week, guys. So make sure you guys wish Heather Gibbs a happy birthday. Yep. Yeah, Toby has Toby's our spoiled baby.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now that I'm back, what's the starting price of those candlesticks?
Okay, so if you guys are interested in these, we're going to start these off at $12.
Okay, starting at 12.
$12 for the set. So these are the Fostoria American as well, but they're newer, because again, this pattern was made for many years. And if you have a Fostoria book and you look up Fostoria American, you're flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping pages of how much they made of this particular pattern. So much. They made tons of this.
And double
So,
check
these
the
are
chat
really
for
cute.
those bids, everyone,
And the
too.
reason I like
Keep an
them is
eye
because
on
they
it.
have feet. See the feet? They each have feet.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cute? See the feet? So they sit.
All
There you
right.
go.
So make sure you check your chat, everyone, to make sure you have the most current bid. And Jeff, you can count it down whenever you're ready. We have several people interested.
We have some interest. Okay, very good. All right, guys. So you get both of the candlesticks, and they're huge too. By the way, I didn't measure these. They're 6 1/4 inches across. They're huge. So they're 6 1/4 inches across with the feet, which is so cool. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here's a fair warning. 1, and stop. Yep, Fostoria does have beautiful clarity, Karen, right? It's incredible. There we go with the incredible. Beautiful stuff. Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful clarity. But I only look for the unusual pieces of the Fostoria American now. I don't buy just like anything because not a lot of people are interested in it. So.
All right, we have Terry Trahan for 42.
Terry, thank you very much. All right. I have to make up a new line here. So I'll put 7.
Glad you guys were able to enjoy it.
Yes, thank you so much, Terry. Thank you, everybody who bid on those. I'm so glad you guys like those.
And no, I was not singing to everyone before.
Oh, gosh. Well, let's see. Now we have 104 people here. If you were singing, I would probably have 2.
Oh, I actually do pretty good at karaoke. Thank you very much.
I'm just teasing. All right, hold on a sec. I got to add this in here.
Depends on the genre.
Trahan. All right. Thank you very much, Terry. All righty. Next up, I have something cute and unusual. Speaking of doggies. Chris, $15 on the screen, please. Does anybody have any hot dogs? Any Dachshunds? Here's a little stack of cast iron Dachshunds. Aren't they cute? Look at them. You can use them as like a doorstop. I would say for a fairly light door, maybe a bathroom door or something. Or you can use them as like a paperweight. You know, weigh down some papers or receipts or whatever. But aren't these the cutest thing? I thought these were adorable. And look at them, they're all stacked up. It's a stack of hot dogs. You know, want any hot dogs? Here's some hot dogs. I
Just a
always
couple
call
of
them hot.
dogs.
Yeah, I used to have a neighbor when I grew on the street that I grew up on, and they always had Dachshunds, and I would ride my bike, and I'd always fear riding my bike past their house, because if I saw Mrs. Jordan outside, I knew the dogs were outside, and those dogs always chased me. So I used to have these little hot dogs chasing me on my bike when I was a little boy. Telling you, getting chased by, what was the dog's name? Oh, I'm trying to think of what the heck the name of the dog. One of them was. I know one of them passed away when I was really little, and then they had the other one for quite a while. I can't think of his name though. Rusty.
Oh,
Rusty. Yep. Rusty.
Hazel's dog is the same name as your baby was, Jeff. Fritz.
Fitch.
Fritz.
Oh, well,
Remember?
I nicknamed him Mr. Fritz.
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying,
didn't call
Fritz.
him Mr. Fritz, but his name was Fitch. Yeah, I had a Basset Hound. Yeah, who he passed away when he was 3. He had a lymphoma, so yeah. So I lost him at a very young age. So that was a lot. But yeah, his name was Fitch, and he was only 3 when he passed. And yeah, they're my favorite. Basset Hounds are my favorite. I love Basset Hounds. They're my favorite. And Goldens. No offense, Toad. I always love my Goldens.
You want to count those little guys down?
Yeah, we'll count these guys down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. But you know how you have a dog or a cat or whatever, you always have little nicknames for him. So I would always call him Mr. Fritz, even though his name was Fitch, like Abercrombie and Fitch.
That's going to a cemetery channel for 2020.
Okay, great, Florida Golden Girl. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like those.
She wants to gift them to Heather G for her birthday. That's very nice.
So sweet. Oh, okay. I will definitely do that. Oh, Heather, those are coming to you.
That's
Those
very
doggies
nice.
are coming up to Maine. Heather, when you get a chance, can you send me your full address, all of your info? I would appreciate that. And thank you, Florida Golden Girl. That's very sweet of you.
Yep, I'm going to throw the Chiron. Hold on.
Yep. Chris is going to put what I need on the bottom, but you probably know Heather already anyway. I'm just making a note here so I don't forget. So I don't accidentally send them to Florida, and then Florida's going to have to send them to Maine. I don't want to do that. Florida, did you get your package yet? Did it come in yet? I hope it did. That's so sweet. Thank you very, very, very much. Happy birthday to Heather Gibbs. That is so sweet. Very nice. All right, guys, are you ready for this? This blew my socks off my feet. Are y'all ready? Does anybody like Joseph Originals? Wow. Chris, could I have $40 on the screen, please?
Okay.
So I figured I'd try it here before I tried it anywhere else and seeing if anybody's interested in this. Look at her. Now, before you get too excited, the only damage is one of the flowers up on top here. One right in front, right where my finger is on. The topmost flower. I wish I could get a better image of it. There it is. See how it's cracked? Somebody tried to color it. And I didn't notice it until I bought it. And I got home and I was like feeling it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's rough. And so one of the petals did break off, but they tried to color it. I don't know, but I think you could probably do a better job with paint or something, but it looks like it was... I tried to use a little bit of like little soap and water, kind of wash it off, but I don't know what they used. It almost looks like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like coloring it with a crayon or something, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only problem with this whole thing. Otherwise, she is in perfect condition.
Yeah, she's beautiful but damaged, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you had someone interested, but it's okay.
She is beautiful, but she does have that little chip right on one of the flowers, right on top. That's the only thing. But she is otherwise in really great condition. Look at her. Isn't she great? But sometimes people don't mind. I figured I would... Yeah, the glazing on this is spectacular. And the bottom, here's the bottom. And it is marked Joseph Originals. Let me flip it around. There it is. And it had the sticker here, but the sticker is gone. But she is beautiful. And of course, green, I zeroed in on her when I saw her because she's, green, and I love green. So these were actually part of a set that they made, and she is spring, and then there was summer, fall, and winter as well. So it was a set. And she's the tall one too. She's very tall. She's about 9 1/4 inches tall. So, but yeah, it is unfortunate that she has that little tiny chip on the flower there, but other than that, all the other flowers are in perfect condition. There's no other damage on any of the other flowers or the one up on her shoulder.
You want to count it down, Jeff?
Yep, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yeah, undamaged, she goes for a lot more than $40. From what I saw. I could not believe it.
Okay.
I did a little research on her, and wow, just her face is so beautiful. She reminds me of Dolly Parton.
Going to Midway Rose for 42.
Midway Rose. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. All right. Thank you, Midway Rose. All right, you're going to love her. She's really beautiful. And I think a little pink nail polish probably would maybe take care of that. Little chip on the flower. All right, guys. So let's see. What do I have up next? I have another DVD, if anybody's interested. $8, Chris, on the screen. Anybody remember this movie? Another one of my favorites.
Coma?
Michael Douglas. Coma.
No.
Really, really good movie. Yep. So this is based off a book by Robin Cook. He was a physician, and he started writing mystery and I guess you could say mystery novels that were medical based. And this was the very first movie that they ever put to in a movie form that he wrote. And the book was really good too. And if you guys have ever seen or not seen this movie, let me tell you, it is suspenseful. And there's some of the scenes in here, I believe, take place in Massachusetts towards the Boston area. The building that, I don't want to give the movie away, but one of the buildings that's in it, I believe, is in Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. And it's really cool. Elaine, yes. Oh my gosh. And hello, Elaine. I don't even think I even seen you come in. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, the body bag scene. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. So, in Boston. Yeah, in Boston. You got to Boston. Have a donkeys out in Boston. And you park your car and you go in, you get your donkeys, and you go and you sit in Harvard Yard for a little while. You call your friends over and you come over and you all have a little chit-chat out in Harvard Yard.
They don't talk like that.
Yeah, they do. What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. On Boston? Yeah, they do. You go down to
Okay.
Southern. Let me tell you, they talk like this.
Well, the southern part of Boston, maybe, but anyways.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
No, I'm getting it from people. They're saying, "Oh yeah, they do."
Yes, they do.
I was trying to be nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure
All right.
do.
Well, coma is going back into a coma. That's a pass.
Okay. Alrighty. Next up, I have a book. $7, Chris, on the screen. This
Okay.
is very peculiar. This is called Victorian Household Hints. Very interesting book, right? So, a cure for an earache. Procure an ordinary clay pipe and insert a wad of cotton wool in the bowl. Then drip 6 or 8 minims of, you ready for this? Chloroform onto the wool and cover with a similar wad. Insert the pipe stem just within the ear passage and
And huff
gently
it.
blow down on the bowl of the pipe.
And huff it and pass out.
Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
I read through this book, guys. This is so cool. And Maria just said, Jeffrey, how far am I from New Bedford? New Bedford is, oh gosh, I would say probably about an hour, huh, Chris? New Bedford, Mass?
Yeah.
Or are you talking
Yeah,
about
that's
New
on the.
Bedford? There's also a New Bedford, Connecticut.
Oh no. New Bedford, Mass is more like an hour, almost an hour and a half. That's
Yeah, about
down
an
towards.
hour, I would say.
That's down towards Dartmouth.
Yes.
Remember, we went there to drop off my hot tub that time,
Ah, yes, the hot tub trip.
and
Yes.
the
How could I forget that?
amazing antique store down there.
And the amazing antique store down there. OMG. Yes. See, yeah. Oh, Bill knows. See, yeah, Bill's closer to that area. He knows that area more than I do. Yep. Massachusetts. Yep. Yep.
Elaine's interested in that lovely book of chloroform.
Heather, delete this message and send it to him via email. Oh, okay. Well, if anybody already has your address and everything, Heather, I can always get it from either Dee or Scott or somebody else. So that's no problem. No worries. But yeah, I thought this book was kind of cool because it's filled with all these really weird, like Victorian things that they would do. Now that's like a medical thing that they would do, but there's also other things in here too, and like about clothes, like just like peculiar things, you know. No, it just doesn't want to focus properly tonight. There it goes. And that was, what is that? Cordial gripe water for babies. But then there's other stuff too. Let's see, buttons. Instructions and recipes. The Lady's Maid. It has, you know, these great like drawings, great pictures in here of things. I just thought this was a cool thing. How to clean flat irons. The French method of taking spots of ink out of linen. How to perfume linen by using rose leaves dried. Just very interesting. Notions for travelers.
Yep.
Eau de Cologne.
You want to count it down, Jeff?
Yeah, kind of a cool book. Very peculiar. Little bathroom things, you know, cool stuff. All right, we'll count it down. I just thought maybe you guys would be interested in it. 10,
No,
9,
we have interest.
8, 7, 6, 5. Perfect bathroom book too, by the way. Kind of leave it in the bathroom. Just leave that to your imagination. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yeah, pretty cool book.
You threw me there because you went to 4 and then to 5.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
okay.
Pretty
All
much
right.
coffee.
Yeah,
Yes, it is
yeah.
coffee. I am drinking coffee. This is not anything else other than coffee in here. Yeah, it's not an Italian coffee.
Okay, that's going to be Elaine Marie for 10.
Okay, that is coming to you, my dear. Thank you very, very much. You're going to like that. It's really cool. Definitely stuff in there you would not have found on Martha Stewart's channel, that's for sure.
Well, back then they didn't know a lot about a lot of things.
Yes, that's true. All right. Now, something interesting. I'll tell you about this after.
It's a
Yes.
ribbon.
Yeah, wear it in my hair.
No.
There you go. Somebody said to me the other day, Jeff, you need to wear a wig or a hat on your show. I'm like, what? A wig? Why would I wear a wig? So anyway, guys, have you ever heard of Lornita glass? I haven't heard of it. See, I learn constantly about this stuff. So the Lornita Glass Company was from Gyox, Pennsylvania, and they were in business from 1945 to 1953. Chris, $25 on the screen, please. Guys, wait till you see these plates.
25, you said?
25. There's three
Okay.
of these plates, and I had to wash each of these because they were nasty when I found them. They were very dirty. These are all hand painted. They do have a design in the actual milk glass, and they're framed in gold. Now, what are those holes around the edge? Well, it is reticulated, and what was in it were these ribbons. So I took the ribbons out. Now these are like, I guess you would call these like, silk ribbons or whatever. I guess you would call these like silk ribbons. If you wanted to put them back in there, have at it. I unthreaded them because I wanted to wash them. They're marked in the back, hand painted. And each one is the same. And the only one is one of them has a little bit of gold loss on the edge here. But not much. But other than that, they are beautiful. Aren't they pretty? I just thought these were gorgeous. And each one there's three of them. So you get 1, 2, and here's the third. And they're all the same size. And I'll measure it for you, unless I wrote them down. Did I measure it? Nope. Of course I didn't. 8.5. Or 8.5-inch plates. And that beautiful milk glass swirl in it.
Do you have
Really
the 3 ribbons that go with it?
I have all 3 ribbons that were in it. 1, 2, 3, and all the ribbons match. So if you wanted to like wash the ribbons and then press them with a warm iron, you could do that, and then rethread them back through. And the way they had them, where they went through the last ribbon and they didn't tie a bow, they just kind of taped it with a piece of tape on the back of the plate. I don't know. So that's how they had them. But they're really pretty. And I just love that it has this like leaf pattern in the milk glass too. Each one has that. And there's no damage to these at all. They're all perfect. It's the only painting issue is this one here. But if you have some gold paint, you know what? Just put a little bit of gold paint. Or even one of those gold pens, like paint pens. And you can just fill it in. I just couldn't pass these up because they're just beautifully painted. They're all hand painted. They're beautiful. Just the strokes of paint on there are absolutely beautiful. Can you see it? Is it coming up, Chris?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you can see how it's hand painted. They're really beautiful. Yeah. So, all right, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, they are really pretty. I just thought they were great. And you'll get the ribbons too, of course. So there they are, ribbons.
Those are a pass.
At first I took them out to wash the plates because I wasn't going to leave the ribbons in there. Lornita Glass Company. I never heard of that before. So I learned something new when I was researching this. That was kind of cool.
That's a pass, Jeff.
It's a pass? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right, next up we have, let me just get my notes in order here, because you know what happens when my notes get out of order. All right. All right, guys, are you ready for this? Wow. We're going to go back to 1890s. You ready for this painting? Look at this.
Start.
Chris, this is going to start at $35.
Okay.
This is hand tinted, guys. And it's a little boy. That's not a girl. And I'll tell you in a little while why it is a boy. And if you notice the frame, look at the frame. The frame alone is what I really love. Look at the frame. And it's a hand tinted print. Or not print, but you call it, it's just a painting. It's hand tinted. I just thought that was so cool. And his name is on the back of the picture. And his name is William Pitt Martin. He is the father of J. Lewis Martin. Date in 1890s. And there is his picture. And here is the back. How amazing is this? This absolutely blew me away. I was like, I have got to have that. And there's the little note on the back that somebody wrote. They looked it up, found out who it was. At first, when I saw this, I was like, oh, she's such a cute little girl. Well, it's not. It's a boy. Because he's wearing almost like bloomers. I thought it was a skirt, but it's not. They're like little bloomers. See? Like plaid. And he's got his little blue shirt on. It's so hard to show this whole thing. But the frame alone is just spectacular. Look at the frame. Isn't that incredible? It has some little scuffs here and there. So, yeah.
Very good condition considering the age.
Absolutely,
Amy.
considering the age of this, can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did some math on the back of it. I don't know what the heck they were doing. 47 times 4. I don't know. I can't make up this sign. I see 10. 1. It's 880, I think. 889. I don't know what that is. But anyway, somebody did math on the back of it. But there it is. They ripped off the paper. There was a paper backing to this, and you can see the.
Is that the original cording, too?
I think this is all original. This is all originally whatever was on here. That when I found it.
Can you turn it and bring it more towards the camera?
Cording was on it,
Jeff,
and then somebody added a wire behind it. I'll show you that upside down.
Yeah, right there. Hold on. Okay. Yep. So that definitely looks.
That's how I found it. Somebody added the wire for stability.
Yep.
Now, Bill might know what kind of wood it is. I don't know what kind of wood that is. But, yeah. And then there he is. Or as I thought it was a she, because, you know, it does. When you look really quick, I thought it was a girl with the little curls and everything. And I did wash the glass. Never, ever, by the way, never, ever spray a painting with glass cleaner. Ever. On the rag and then wipe. And never soaking. Just lightly wipe. In case people don't know. Because I have seen people just, you know, wash a mirror or a picture. And they're spraying the picture down with like Windex. No! Always on the rag. And then wipe.
Would you like to count this piece down?
Do we have any bids on that?
We do.
Interested?
Yep.
Good. I'm glad you guys love this because I fell in love with this originally too. Hand tinted. I never heard of hand tinted before. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop for little William. Oh.
Okay, that is going
Pretty
to Bill Aubin
Great.
for 35.
All right, Bill, that's coming to you.
And Elaine Marie said Renaissance wax would be great for the glass too.
Renaissance wax. I never heard of Renaissance wax. Interesting. Renaissance wax. I'm going to write that down.
She says
Is anything like glass wax like they used to use years ago? Like,
Elaine says museums use it.
oh, okay. Interesting. All right.
From the United
Thank
Kingdom.
you. Thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate that. I think you're going to love that. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Really, really pretty. Oh, it's from the UK. Oh, okay. I never heard of that before. Renaissance wax. It reminds me of glass wax. Remember that glass wax stuff? And you'd have the stencils. And you used to stencil for the windows in the wintertime. I used to do that with my grandma. Actually, I think I still have some packages of that stuff downstairs. And I know I have a bottle of vintage glass wax somewhere. I don't know where that is, but I know it's still full. I don't know how good it would be. I don't think you could use it anymore, but now you have to use that fake snow. Chris, $12 on the screen. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be interested. And these are not super old. If I were to guess, they're probably from the late 80s, maybe early 90s, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And I saw them and I said, you know what? I couldn't resist. These are Longchamp. If you guys are familiar with Longchamp, the pattern is called Cristal d'Arcs. It's 20. These are 24% lead crystal. And you'll listen to this. Can you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can hear.
Well, no. There you go. Further back, Jeff. You don't have
Really
to. Not so close to the microphone.
Yeah.
So
This definitely has a ding, and these are absolutely gorgeous. Look at I just couldn't resist. I said I got to bring these to you guys because they're just so beautiful. And after washing them, look at that. And a rinse in cold water and vinegar, and look at how nice and shiny they came. Gets all the spots off. Nice and shiny. Yep. Ding, ding. Oh, Vice, I had it backwards, Joan. Thank you for that clarification. I appreciate that. There you are. So, Longchamp is the pattern. And the Cristal d'Arcs is the manufacturer of the candlesticks, and they're just beautiful. And the clarity of the glass is what really got me. Look at how clear that is. Look at how clear you could see me right through it. Look at that. So clear, so clear. Look at that. I mean, it's beautiful. And that just the ding alone is just, oh, one ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. So I'm not sure if anybody was interested, but I just thought these were absolutely gorgeous and so classy. And I just love the pattern. And if anybody collects that, what is it? Oh gosh, I'm having a blank right now. Like Wexford pattern. It would match Wexford if you collect Wexford. So. All right, we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Woo! Wow, is that ring? Really pretty, though. Thank you, Joan, for that, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, so next up...
Wait.
What?
I wasn't done doing my thing.
Oh, we got a bid. Well, again, my thing is lagged, hun. So it's, oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Cemetery Channel. Thank you, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that, hun.
For 12. 1-2.
Thank you so much.
And wants to gift it to Karen W.
Karen Williams? The Karen Williams?
That's very nice.
Karen Williams. That is so sweet. Thank you very, very much, Florida Golden Girl. I will send that to Karen Williams for you. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I just got to make a note here. Oh, that is so sweet. I'm sure she's going to like those. Thank you very much. All right. Well, those are on their way to Karen Williams. I don't know if she's still in here or not.
She was before.
Yeah, she might have popped out.
May have
Thank
popped
you
out.
so much, Florida Golden Girl. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. She,
Huh?
I think she was stopping out for a glass or two of wine. If
She-
I look
yeah.
at the chat. If I look at the
Yeah,
chat.
she might have. Yeah, she might have popped out for a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. We'll see her after. Thank you very. I will. She'll definitely be aware. Thank you so much.
A refill,
All
as
right,
Cindy
yeah.
says.
What's that?
A refill.
A refill, right? Hi, Poodle. There's Poodle. How are you, Poodle? Late to the party, Jeffrey received the jadeite plates and butter dippers, had lobster, and they tasted so much better using these awesome pieces. Oh, Karen, I'm so happy to hear that. That is so awesome. Did you see that, Chris?
I did.
That is so awesome. Yes, Cindy. Yeah, she stepped out for a refill. Yep. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm so glad, Karen. I'm so glad you enjoyed them. That's so fabulous. Yay. All right. Let me just see. Okay, so this is really cool, guys. I wish I brought this to you sooner because somebody could have probably given this as a Father's Day gift to someone. But you overslept your nap. That's okay. I started early anyway. I started at 7, so. All right, so I have a Royal Worcester fine bone china cup and saucer set, and it has a nautical pattern to it. First, I'm going to just show you the cup, kind of spin it around.
Starting.
Oh, Chris, I'm sorry, 18 on this.
Thank you.
This is fine bone china. And it is made by Royal Worcester fine bone china, England. And I'll show you that in the bottom of the cup. Hopefully it comes up. Oh, I wish this thing would. Come on. Do your thing. Doesn't want to. Doesn't like to focus. No, it does not focus, huh, Chris? On I don't know why this camera never focuses.
Bring it back a little bit. Bring it back.
Even when I
think
hold it up.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, we got to
white
figure
on
something
black.
out with that because it
No.
just does not. Oh,
There you
there it
go.
goes.
Don't
There we
move.
go.
Yeah, it's the
Don't
autofocus.
move. It's easier said than done.
Mhm.
So there's that. And on the inside it says to a very important person. To a very important person on the inside. Isn't that neat? And it's lined in like a gold rim. It has gold rim on the bottom of the cup. And it's a large cup too. So the cup itself is 4.5 inches in diameter and it's 2 3/4 inches high. And the saucer is 6.5 inches across. And the saucer has some sailboats on it and some seagulls, or gulls as they're called. So if anybody has a nautical theme or whatever, or knows someone who likes these types of things, and it's fine bone china from England, made in England, and it's in really great condition. I said, oh, you know what? This is really nice. And it's such a big cup, too. That holds a nice cup of coffee or tea. So I thought that was kind of neat. So, hey, Lori Perry. How is Robert doing? Is Robert in? Oh, I hope he's doing well. Please give him my best. If he's not in, he might be with you there. Robert just had some heart surgery, so. Yes, please give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, if you guys could give me a thumbs up before you head out or when you pop in, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to go on mute because that catbird's back and singing like
Oh,
crazy
that's okay.
outside
Yes,
my
happy
window.
Father's Day to Robert. I hope he's feeling up and at 'em today. All right, so I'm going to count this one down. It's just really cool. I love the nautical theme on it. It's so beautiful. Isn't that cool, Chris? I know you like the nautical stuff too.
I do, yeah.
Isn't that neat? All right, we'll count this down. 10. No, he's there and doing well. Great. Hi, Robert. So glad you're doing well. That's awesome. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I'm so glad to hear that. That's great.
There we go.
I don't know if we had any bids on that or not, Chris.
That is going to Sandra for 18.
Oh, you do? Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra, just to refresh my memory, I have your info, right? Again, my mind is a sieve. Just give me a thumbs up or whatever. I think you have it already. Or
Yes.
I have it already. Do you have my info?
Yes. Yes. She says yes.
She said yes. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. All right, guys, another record. This one is cool. I think you guys are going to remember this a lot. A Christmas record. You ready for this? I don't know if Dee is in here, but I think Dee already has this. She just found the card, the actual card, the greeting card the other day. $10, Chris? The Partridge Family Christmas album, guys. How cool is this? You guys remember the Partridge Family? There's all their signatures in the bottom of the card in the front. Now, this is not a real card. It's just printed on the album. But I believe these albums actually, some of them actually came with the original card. And Dee found one of the cards the other day. And I just thought this was so cool. And I remember listening to this album as a kid. Now, the sleeve itself on the bottom, it is ripped a little bit on the bottom. So I'm not going to bother taping. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But I did put the record itself. And there's Shirley Jones and David Cassidy. I did put it in its own plastic sleeve to keep it clean. And the record is in impeccable condition. So if you guys remember the Partridge Family, wow. David Cassidy and Shirley Jones. Yep. Was a great, great show. I used to love watching it. Yes, I remember watching it. I'm not that young. Yep. I think I love you. Well, that's not on here, though, Elaine. Actually, the song's on here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. My Christmas card to you, Sleigh Ride, Jingle Bells, White Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Frosty the Snowman, the Christmas song, and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, and Blue Christmas. And there you go. Their school bus they used to drive around in. Yep. I think I love you. I think I love you. Yep, he was great. And this came out in, trying to see. You could actually, it said, oh yeah, 1972. It said you could join the Partridge Fan Club. Partridge Fan Club. and you get photos, record book. You send $2.25 to the Partridge Club. Can you imagine? $2.25. I wonder what they'd do if you tried sending it to them now. Well, it said right on here. Anyway, I'd probably keep the $2.25 and run. All right, we'll count this down. I think we have some bids. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Well,
Nothing.
you know, Jeff,
What?
you take $20, you put it in an envelope, and then you send it to this address.
Oh, I wonder if my aunt is watching. Brenda, are you watching? You should tell me the story. You just take $20, $20 bill. You put it in an envelope and you send it to this address in Texas, and this lady will send you a game. My aunt would tell me that story, and I would laugh. And literally, she has this game, and it's called Spinner Dominoes. And this woman would sell them.
Yeah, it was before it became mainstream.
Before it became, yeah. But you put $20 in an envelope. And all of a sudden a game would arrive on your door. And it was Spinner Dominoes in a wooden box. Oh, I love when she tells me that story. It always cracks me up.
Terry Trahan for 12.
Terry Trahan. All right, Terry. You're going to be rocking out with David Cassidy, buddy. Thank you so much.
Is the address Colorado Boulevard in Santa Monica? Seriously?
Actually, I think it is. Let me look. I'll look real quick. No, it's not. It is Yucca Street, 6311 Yucca Street, Hollywood, California, 90028. In case you guys want to write and join the fan club. All right. Thank you, Terry Trahan, and thank you everybody who bid on that. All right. So next up, I have something unusual. Chris, $12 on the screen. How about some Bakelite? And it's a serving fork, guys. I did not find the knife, only the fork. But they did have the Bakelite fork, and it says on the back of the fork, it says stainless, so it is stainless steel. And I did clean it up with some Barkeeper's Friend. Got it nice and shiny. And nice and shiny clean. And there's the Bakelite handle. Butterscotch. And Elaine, weren't you saying something about butterscotch is going to be the color of the season or whatever? For fall or whatever? So there's the handle pattern of the Bakelite. It's one of the most popular patterns of the Bakelite patterns, but for butterscotch. Yep. And these always come in handy, you know, when you're serving something, whether it be dessert or, you know, meat or whatever. Or keep it by your bed in case you have an intruder. But I thought this was kind of cool. A lot of people like their Bakelite. So here's a nice vintage Bakelite. Probably from, I would say maybe the, 50s, 60s? Yep. And there it is, nice and shiny too. All right, so we have some bids, so we will count this down.
Okay.
10. What, Chris?
I said okay.
Okay. 10, 9. Well, I hear just like noises, so I don't know what you're saying something to me and I'm cutting you off, or if
it's the output for some reason
or whatever you're doing.
No, I'm not doing anything.
All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Imagine if somebody just tuned in right now. They think that I'm like selling weapons. He's selling weapons. No, I'm not. Far from. Bakelite. Love our Bakelite. Gotta find. If you guys like Bakelite, I'm gonna try to find some more Bakelite for you. Florida Golden Girl, thank you very much. And thank you everybody who bid on that.
For 25.
That is fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
I got a wolf over here.
Oh, from Toby? Is he
A
doing
wolf. That's called.
Remember the apartment in the early scenes where the reporter was living? Are you talking about the Partridge Family? Are we talking about Partridge Family? Oh, we're talking about Bill Holden's apartment. Oh yeah, when the two police officers show up, and he stole the car that he parked across the street. Oh, I love that movie so much. If anybody's just tuning in, I do have that for sale. It has not sold yet. If anybody's interested in the so far in a brand new, never opened, still sealed package, Sunset Boulevard DVD with special features, 2-disc set. Okay, just give a holler in the chat. All right, and hello to Dodie Williams. I just noticed you now. Hello. All right, guys. So Kemple milk glass. Never heard of it. Yes. See, I'm still learning, just like Lornita. So Kemple glass. Chris, $8 on the screen. I found this beautiful Kemple glass, milk glass trinket. And they also called it a pin dish. Like pin as in P-I-N, as in like, you know, you're pinning your clothes when you're sewing. So you probably just hold like some of your pins, your common pins. Now, Kemple, in case anybody wants me to, I looked it up and I have some information about Kemple. And here's the dish. It's hand painted. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this dish. And it says hand painted right on the back. Now, they didn't always mark their stuff, but if they did, they would put, it would just be a K on the back. So I thought this was interesting. And it does, if you hold it up to the right light, I did hold it in the sunlight. Here you can't tell because my shade on my chandelier here is like an amber color, so you can't really tell. But it does have a little bit of that ring of fire in it. So it is an older milk glass. Now, what I did learn, if you guys don't want me to go into the history about Kemple, he did pass away in 1970. So this is before 1970 and after 1945. What he did was he actually took a lot of molds from other companies. I believe one of them was McKee. And he did make a lot of his own glass, including milk glass. And I just found that interesting because I never heard of Kemple before. And I was actually researching him last night, and I found a whole big article about him in, I think it was in the Encyclopedia of Glass. And it's fascinating. I actually took a picture of the screen to read to you guys in case you were interested, but you know, we're not here for reading time. But if you want me to include that and print it out and put it in with the piece, I can do that for you. So let me know. But I thought this was kind of cool. Yeah, great for a ring dish. Yep, decorative soaps. Yeah, anything. Really pretty. Although I would be careful with soaps because it is hand painted. You don't want the soap, the lye that's in the soaps to actually eat away at the paint. So you'd want to be very careful with that. Okay. But it is a pretty piece. But you can even get a tiny little like wall hanger or whatever and hang it on a wall. But it's really pretty. So I think we may have a bid or two. So I'm going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, you did, Florida Gold? Oh my goodness. Rudolph Valentino. Did you kiss it? I know a lot of the ladies, they usually kiss his grave. They put their lipstick on and they kiss the front of his the stone.
Okay, that's going to Elaine Marie for 8.
Okay. All right, thank you, Elaine. I'll forward over all that info on the Kemple glass, unless you don't know about, unless you already know about Kemple glass. Otherwise, I won't bother. But if you're not familiar with it, it's really cool to read about. I'll forward it over to you if you want. Okay, excuse me, guys. Sorry, I just had to take a little drink. All right, next up, I have some. Chris could probably help me with this because he collects Amberina. Kanawa.
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 That's how I pronounce it.
All right. $10, Chris, on the screen, please. This is a Kanawa shoe. It's a boot or a shoe. It has a little roughness around the tip, but I think that was during manufacturing, and I think that's from where the mold was broken off. It's not chipped, but it's a beautiful shoe, and it's like an amber color. It's not Amberina, but it's definitely amber. But in a window with the sun glowing in the morning, how pretty is this? It has beautiful decoration on it. Oh, I just wish that this camera would show the detail a little bit better.
You gotta bring it back a little bit. There you go. Because it sees your face, you have to move it in front of your face.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. It's hard. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, focusing on the shoe, not my face. Shoe, please. Shoe, not my face. On the shoe, not my face. So there it is. It's got kind of a scallop edge. I know some people collect these shoes. Kanawa. Yeah. Really cute. Some people collect them. I have a blue one. I think, is it blue or green? No, blue. Blue one. And I think Fenton made these too. I think Fenton made these shoes too. So. And this is a really cute one. It's got almost like a sunshine, but it's not. It's a daisy, I think, on the front of it. It's like a daisy on the front of the shoe. So I just figured I'd bring it in. I'm not sure if anybody's into the shoes, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Let's see if anybody is interested. All right, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And a roller skate. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know they made roller skates too. That's awesome.
Yeah, they had the shoe, or a slipper, boot, and I've heard of the roller skate as well.
Awesome.
Oh.
Maria said that she loves a Rudolph Valentino. That's awesome.
All right, that's going to Sandra Garcia for $11.
I'm an old soul. Oh, thank you, Sandra. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, honey. That's a pretty one, especially for the fall. You can put out in the fall. So pretty. Really beautiful. Let me see here. All right, another record album. Now, this is a big one, guys. You ready? $10, Chris, on the screen. The original Carpenters album. This is their title track. So it's got all the famous songs. And what do you think the first song is? Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Saturday, Let Me Be the One. A Place to Hide Away. For All We Know. You know that song. Superstar. Drusilla Penny. One Love. Bacharach and David Medley. I'll Never Fall in Love Again. Sometimes. How wonderful is that? Guys, hold on 1 second here.
You still there, Jeff? What's going on?
I am. Hold on 1 second. Somebody. Somebody just sent me a text, but I'll have to discuss that with them after. I can't discuss it right now, but I'll have to discuss it with them after. So, isn't this a great album? This is a great album, guys. It opens from the front and the bottom.
Mm.
And then opens on the bottom from the top. And there's a picture of them on the inside. And there's the record in here, if I can get it out. I had another Carpenter's album, but that one I know a friend of mine had wanted, the other album, so I put that one aside for her, because that was the one that she had said she had wanted. So I put that aside for her, so I only have this one album tonight. I hope that clarifies that for her. She's watching me. All right. So there it is, guys. I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Yeah, it looks like it's in very good condition.
It is. It's got a little bit, it looks like a little bit of like haze to it, but but again, it's old.
Okay.
Back of it.
Lots of interest. The winner is Terry Trahan for 28.
Okay, thank you very much, Terry. I appreciate that. You will love that. Okay. All right, next up, guys, I have, what do I have? Oh, I have this. $9 on the screen, Chris, for this. This is a German or Austrian bowl. It's not marked on the back, but it's very pretty, and I thought I'd bring it for like summer, spring, because it has berries on it, so you can put your fresh berries in it. Now, you notice these little black dots? Those are actually underneath the glaze. See the dots? There's another one here, and then there's another one here, and they're actually under the glaze. So I don't know what, I'm assuming that was done during manufacturing, those little black dots, but it still doesn't take away from the actual bowl. It's still beautiful. Yeah, really, really pretty. It has these gorgeous, like, I guess all those raspberries? Yeah, those are raspberries. Raspberries, and very, very pretty. Yep. Isn't that nice? The gold trim. Yep. No chips or damage to it at all. But I just love the design on the bowl itself. Very, very pretty. Gorgeous. Yep. So I'm not sure if we have any bids on that. But very, very pretty. I know, Karen Carpenter, I know. She was my favorite as well, I know. I just love her. You guys familiar with Tori Holub? Have you guys ever heard of Tori Holub? Her name is spelled Tori, and last name is Holub. And she is this beautiful young girl, and she just started singing and recording her voice. And I'll tell you, she sounds exactly like Karen Carpenter. If I played a song by her for you, you would never think that wasn't Karen Carpenter. It's absolutely, it's spooky. And they actually tested to make sure that she wasn't like altering her voice with like some sort of, and it's not. She actually does sound almost identical, if not 99.9% like Karen Carpenter. So if you guys get a chance, check out she does have a YouTube channel. I think there's some stuff on YouTube. Tori Holub, Toriholub. Check it out. She's incredible. Yeah. Yeah, it was very sad. She was troubled because she wanted to play the drums. She only wanted to play the drums, and that's all she wanted. But they discovered how amazing her voice was, so they pushed her to the limelight, which she wasn't comfortable with. And because of that, she started, having some issues where she was having some eating disorders. And sadly, that's unfortunately what caused her demise. Yeah, she was a great singer. She was wonderful. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I'm drooling all over myself.
That one is a pass, Jeff.
Okay, no problem. All right, so next up, I have, what do I have? Oh, it's a marigold, a Jeanette marigold. I believe it's Jeanette. I'm not 100% sure. Couldn't really figure it out, but it is a marigold bowl. Chris, if you could do $8 on the screen, so mid-century modern. It is, as far as its size goes, it's 7 and almost 7, and I would say almost 7.5 inches across, almost just like a hair. Oops, what the heck is that? But it's a pretty bowl. It's that marigold color, almost like that carnival glassy-ish kind of color. So it has that beautiful iridescence. Isn't that pretty? A beautiful bowl, huh? Absolutely gorgeous. The way it catches the light and everything. Look at that. Almost like gold. And it's the marigold, color. And at first I thought it was that Wexford or Waterford pattern, but I don't believe it is. But I'm thinking it may be Jeanette. I'm not 100% positive. So I'm going to just say maker unknown on this. But it is the marigold design style. Really pretty. Beautiful bowl for fall or autumn. Very pretty. With golden pears, right. Absolutely. Very, very pretty. Beautiful bowl. No damage to it at all. It's in great shape. Yeah, it was never put in a dishwasher. Oh, horrifying. And it still has a great sheen on the middle, in the inside too. It was never no utensil marks, which is great. Yep, beautiful, beautiful bowl. If anybody knows the pattern, let me know. Yeah, you could use it for summer or fall. Yep. You can put salsa in here. Big thing of salsa for serving for a party. And now I want fall. I know, me too, Poodle. That's my favorite season too. I love it.
And did you?
I'm thinking Jeanette. That's the only
okay.
thing. I'm thinking it's Jeanette. I think. Because Jeanette did a lot of this marigold, but I can't say for sure, so I'm just saying maker unknown. But it is beautiful. Potato salad, it'd have to be probably a fairly small potato salad, because I can hold it in my hands like this, and it's only, like I said, it's only about 7.5 inches across and about almost 3 inches tall. So it's still a fairly smaller serving bowl. And if you like potato salad like I do, I want a big bowl. I love potato salad. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. But it is beautiful. I believe it is Jeanette, because I think Jeanette's the only one. It does have a straw mark on the bottom. That's just manufacturing. But that's why I was saying, I think it's like that what is it, Waterford or Wex? One of them has the indents pushed in. The other one has it pushed out. I know Wexford is my mother's pattern, and those have the little points pushed out. So maybe this is the Waterford pattern. I'm not 100% positive. So again, maker unknown, but I think it may be Jeanette. But in the Jeanette style anyway. And count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Almost knocked my water over here. Oh, you do, Sandra? That's good to know, Wexford. Very good to know. Let me know what pieces you have. If you get a chance, send me an email and let me know what pieces you need, or if you're looking for specific pieces. I see a ton of Wexford. I mean, as a matter of fact, the Goodwill near my house, there's probably like 8 or 9 pieces there now. So if you're looking, they actually had the punch bowl at one point. If you're looking for it, please let me know what pieces you're looking for, and I'll keep my eye peeled. Send me an email.
All right, 1 second, Jeff. I have to refresh.
All right.
Because, okay.
I'm glad you guys like that bowl. It's very pretty. And it feels beautiful in your hands, too. It's nice and smooth.
Okay, that's going to Dodie Williams for 14. Sorry, Elaine and Joan, that came in right after the stop.
Okay, Dodie, that's coming to you. Thank you, everybody who bid on that. I appreciate that. And 14. Thank you very, very much. It's a beautiful bowl. All right, guys. Who else is a huge fan like I am? Another record. Yes, I know. Well, you guys love your records, so that's why I'm bringing them to you. $8, Chris, on the screen. My doll, my sweetheart, my Peggy Lee. Crazy in the heart. And there she is. Anybody else love Peggy Lee like I do? And if you guys are Disney fans, you guys know she sang that famous song in Lady and the Tramp. We are Siamese, if you please. That was her. You guys didn't know that. I've got you under my skin. Joey, Joey, Joey. Easy living. I didn't know what time it was. Gee, baby, ain't I good to you? Ah, the apple trees when the world was young. There's a small hotel. You're my thrill. Where flamingos fly and crazy in the heart. And this album, let's see, when did it come out? When did this album come out?
And I also have another fun fact regarding our little Siamese song, too.
What about?
That when she recorded it,
Yeah.
when she's both voices of the Siamese cats, they recorded it and then they played it, and while she was singing it and recorded it again at the same
That is
exact
correct.
time.
So it sounded like two kitties singing.
Correct.
She sure did. She most certainly did.
I know you knew that, but there was other people that didn't know that.
Yeah, some people don't know that. Yeah, see, a lot of people are always amazed when they find out that Peggy Lee, and there she is. Miss Peggy Lee, my sweet Peggy Lee. Crazy in the heart. I mean, talk about just day after a hard day at work, you pour yourself a nice Cosmopolitan and you sit back in your Barca Lounger and you have Peggy on the radio, or on the Victrola, as my grandmother would call it, on the hi-fi, on your record player, and oh boy, that's a way to relax. I love Peggy Lee and Joe Stafford, both of them. Oh, those voices are absolutely amazing. Fortunately, they deleted that song from the live version. Yes, I know.
Yep.
We won't talk about that.
Nope.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm not sure if we have any interest, but here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I got some Dan Fogelberg coming up, and a Disney album. My favorite movie. If you guys know me very well, you'll know exactly what movie I'm talking about.
Okay, that's a pass on Peggy Lee.
Nobody likes Peggy Lee like I do, I guess. All right.
That or they already have the album.
Or they have the album already, yeah. She's hard to find. I'll tell you something right now. She is not easy to find. A lot of people love Peggy Lee. Her albums are not easy to come by. And I always look at albums when I go out. Always. Chris, $12 on the screen, please. This is a very unique vase.
You said 12?
It's not milk glass. I'm sorry, Chris?
You said 12, correct?
12, 1, 2.
Okay, thank you.
So now everybody would look at this and say, oh, that's milk glass. No, it's not. This is cold painted. It's a cold painted vase. You can see my finger through the bottom here. So it's a glass vase that they cold painted with a white paint. And none of the paint is chipped off. I have never seen this before. And it has that beauty. You can see the glass on the top. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't this gorgeous? Everybody's always amazed, and they tell me how much they love it when I bring vases, that I bring unique type of vases. Well, here you go. Here's one of them. Look at that. So that's actually just a plain glass vase, and it's cold painted with this white paint. And there's no scratching on it. It's in perfect condition. No damage at all to it. There's no maker's mark at all. If it's a Brody, usually they mark it. The Brody company usually marked a lot of their stuff. There is something on the bottom here, but I don't believe that is a maker's mark or a maker's name. It could be, but I'm not 100% sure. Should get my jeweler's eye and look. I think that's just the way it was made. Yeah, it might just be like almost like a straw mark kind of thing, but it almost looks like something there, but I can't make anything out. But I thought that was really, really neat. And it looks like it's milk glass, but it's not. And I just loved that glass, that you could see the glass on the top. Look at that. Isn't that neat? I thought that was so cool. Very unique. And it's really pretty. And it has that ribbed pattern all the way around. I do not know who made this, but it is really, really pretty. And it had a lot of those little, like I was telling you about those utensil scratches, you know, like you get like on Fiesta ware.
How tall is it, Jeff?
I'm sorry?
How tall?
Oh, I'm sorry, Justine. This is, oh gosh, just literally a breath or a hair below 8 inches.
Okay.
And across the top, it is 4 inches.
Okay.
Really pretty. So it gets any of that gray or those little gray scratch things on it from anything. Wet hand and some barkeeper's friend and rub it clean with your hand. I don't know what it is with just your plain bare hand and that in water and barkeepers, but not even with a sponge. And trust me, I've tried it, and for some reason it works. I don't know why. Hi, Kels. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, so I mean, I tried it, and literally, look at how it works. Gets it nice and white. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And I will be going back to things that did not sell at the end, if you guys want me to do that.
Of course.
This is item number 24, and I have 29 items tonight, so we got a little ways to go yet.
I was thinking the same thing, Bill. I think it might be the oils in your hands.
Yeah, it must be, Bill.
That.
I'm telling you, it cleans better than any sponge or brush or anything.
It's going to Kels for 12.
Kels for 12. All right, Kels. Thanks, hon.
She just got home. She was in the car listening.
You were in the car listening. I was coming in loud and clear through your car speakers. Thanks, Kels. All right. Everything else arrived to you late. I haven't asked you lately if you got everything safely. Everything arrived safely to you that you've purchased from me lately. Hopefully, everything got to you without a hitch. I hope. I hope. Hopefully, you enjoyed everything that you got. I love hearing that from you guys, that you guys get everything safely. It makes me feel good. At least I try to pack very well. You guys will notice that I do pack as well as I possibly. All good, awesome. I try to pack as well as I can. You guys are going to notice a lot of grocery store flyers, thanks to Chris's neighbor. She is such a sweetheart. She actually saves me all of the grocery store flyers that are not used. At the end of the week, she works at one of the local grocery stores, and she saves me a couple of stacks of them that they're just going to throw away anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using that as packing material. So all of that is clean, and it saves on packing material. So I hope you guys don't mind that. But I appreciate. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. So that's what I've been using, and thank you, Tammy. I don't know if Tammy is watching, but thank you, Tammy, so much for that. I really appreciate that.
Yep.
So I try to pack as well as I could.
Yep. She brings them over in the original boxes that they ship in, ironically.
She does, yeah. She's fantastic. She's such a sweetheart. Great. I'm so glad everything's arriving safely. You got your package too, Sandra? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, anytime there's ever an issue, I want you to reach out to me as soon as possible. And we will satisfy some sort of a situation. I will take care of you. Don't ever worry about that, okay? I'm here for you. All right, guys. Another album. Yup. Okay, Dan Fogelberg. $8, Chris. This is his greatest hits album. I sold a Dan Fogelberg the other day. And this is his greatest hits album. So there he is. There he is. There, poor Dan. There he is. There's Dan. Dan Fogelberg. He is fantastic. Part of the Plan, Heart Hotels, Hard to Say, Longer, Missing You, The Power of Gold, Make Love Stay. We all know that song. That's a popular one. Leader of the Band. We know that one. Run for the Roses, and of course, Same Old Lang Syne. Yeah, there they are. Those are all on there. Good old Dan Fogelberg. He is great. Let's see. You know, it's weird because his picture is like at an angle. So I put it in its own sleeve because it did not come with a sleeve. So I put it in its own sleeve. I bought a package of these like plasticky kind of sleeves, and they're supposed to be like static, anti-scratch type sleeves. So any album I have that I sell you guys that do not have a sleeve already, I will put it in one of those just to keep it clean and scratch free. So there it is. So it's like Bill's in for 8. Okay, doesn't that take you back? I know, isn't it great, Joan? I've been listening to a channel, me and a very good friend of mine have been listening to a channel on Sirius XM if you guys have it. You have to get it through the app. And it's called Mom Jeans. Mom Jeans. And it is outstanding. And it's all music from the late 80s to the early 90s. And both my friend and I, we have been rocking out to this channel. Let me tell you, it is fantastic. I'll be listening to it all day tomorrow when I'm packing and invoicing and all of that. Oh my goodness. What a great channel. But you have to have it through the SiriusXM app. You have to search for Mom Jeans. Huh, it's awesome. I love it. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Dan Fogelberg. How old is Dan Fogelberg now? He must be. To look it up. I wonder how old he is now.
Hold on, I'll get it.
You guys hear the music at all? I don't know if it's coming through at all. You guys
Yeah,
can hear
we
it.
can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
It's very nice, isn't it? I love it. It's all instrumental.
He's dead, Jeff. He
Did
passed.
he pass?
2007 he passed.
Oh my God, I didn't know. Oh
Yep,
my
December
gosh, you
16th.
did. Oh, I never knew that. Isn't that awful? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so sad.
All right, that's going to Bill Aubin for 12. Sorry, Nancy.
Prostate. Oh goodness, Mary
Yeah.
Beth. Oh gosh. I didn't even know that. Wow. Well, thank you for telling me, guys. Thank you, Bill, and thank you everybody who bid on that. Thank you so much, Bill. 12. Okay. Thank you so much. Wow, I didn't know that.
He died young. Yeah.
2007, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a lot going on in 2007. I had just moved in here. Well, 2006, so I was still, Wow. Okay. Well, he's still fantastic. We have fabulous artists in our lifetime that we're lucky to have. What the heck? While I'm at it, might as well let's clean up the albums, guys. You ready? Where are my Disney fans? Where are my Disney fans? And you guys know my favorite movie? Anybody know my favorite Disney movie? Did I ever mention it?
Mm-hmm.
And Chris knows my favorite Disney movie. Well, I have the album. Yes, I know Frank Sinatra passed.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. All the good ones are, I'm telling you, all the good ones. Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and and some wonderful ones in our time. You guys ready? Mary Poppins. No, Heidi, come on. No, I love Frozen too. Fantasia. Nope, close. Mary Poppins. My favorite right here. 101 Dalmatians. I like 101 Dalmatians too.
Starting.
Puppies.
Starting, Jeff.
No, Mary Poppins. Oh, I'm sorry. 15 on this.
Okay.
This is not a very common record. You had a Poodle? Yep. This is very hard to find. And these are the original songs, not re-recorded and re-sang by anybody else. Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke right here. And all the songs are on here, starting from the orchestra and chorus of the overture. Yep, all the way to Let's Go Fly a Kite. Yep. So there we go. Jolly Holiday, it's my favorite. Now the albums are on the back, or the songs are on the back. This is not an easy album to find, and in this condition, guys. And what's great is it opens up. We got a little information about the movie. And there's Jolly Holiday right there, dancing away. And there it is. It's in phenomenal shape. The record is impeccable as well. It's in perfect condition, nice and clean, no scratches or damage to it at all. I actually put it in its plastic. Did not have a sleeve, but I put one in. Put it in one. No, Edwin. Remember Edwin? Oh, he was so funny. Really good album to have in your collection. This is going to be harder and harder to find, especially in this condition. Yeah, if you collect records, you know. If you know, you know. Walt Disney. Yep. And it's got all the songs. The one song that always made Walt Disney cry is Feed the Birds.
Yep.
Tuppence a bag. Makes me cry too. The old lady at the church. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9. A spoonful of sugar on here? I'll almost guarantee that.
Should be.
Yep, of course. Number 5. Spoonful of sugar, Julie Andrews. Yep, it's on here. Every single song from the movie's on here. I have a copy of this myself. Yep. Otherwise, I'd be keeping it. When I ever saw this, I said, oh. But I already have it. So, sharing it with you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Favorite movie. Our sweet Dick Van Dyke. Love him. Great
Okay.
movie and actors. You got that right, Lori. Oh, my favorite.
There we go. Do is the refresh. All right, going to Nancy for 20.
Nancy, okay, my dear, that's coming to you. Thank you, everybody who bid on that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Nancy. That's a definite good one for your collection. All right, guys, anybody like reference books? Anybody looking for some good reference books? Who likes Left in China? Well, here's a good Left in China book for you. Chris, $7 on the screen, please. And it's a great reference book. I believe, I write down, in 1995. So I don't go by the prices. I go by the items that are in them to identify. So I know exactly. And I have some writing in the front. It says, to Cynthia from Marie. So thank you, Cynthia, to Marie. Okay. So this was Marie's book. But it's got some great pieces in. It's got a lot of the, let's see, the birthday angels, the kissing angel. As a matter of fact, myself, and I just found these the other day, and they'll be coming to a sale. These kissing angels right here. Just found those the other day, and they're left in. And I have those somewhere in a box, packed away, wrapped up somewhere. Don't ask. Let's see. Oh, look at the owl. Guys know I love owls. Sorry, Karen Williams. I know you don't like owls, but look at how cute. Owl alert. I know Kels and I, we love our owls. Wise Owl. It's a bank. But it's got banks, boxes. Yep, the egg box. I have my grandmother's original egg box. Yep, there's a lot of stuff in here. They have some Christmas. You know, oh, I remember selling one of these. I think at my very first sale, I think I sold one of these. So this is a great book. It's really great for reference. Teacups, saucers, dishes, figurines. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah. So it's a great reference. Cups and cream and sugars, not cups and saucers, cream and sugars. Teapots. Look at that. Wow. I just love looking through it. It's just amazing stuff. Wall plaques. Yeah. Really great stuff. Great identification, and it's a hardcover. So, good book to have if you don't already have it. But yours truly decided to pick it up saying, ooh, and then I get home and I go, oh, because I already had it. So, here it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Heidi, yes, he is. He sure is. Yeah, he sure is. And Florida Golden Girl, she went to the her last video that Florida Golden Girl posted on a cemetery channel. She went to the, what is it, the bakery, Chris? The
Bake shop.
The bake shop down in
Boardwalk.
At the boardwalk in Disney. And on the wall, he actually visited and actually said, what a wonderful place, and he signed it. And it was a picture of that album right above it. So if you watch a Florida Golden Girls, go to it's a cemetery channel. Maybe Chris, when Chris gets a chance, he'll put it in there for you guys. She does a little tour of it, and you guys can check it out. Yep, there she's still here. Yep, Disney Boardwalk Cake Bakery. Cannot wait to go there. OMG.
Okay, that's going to Terry Tran for 22.
Terry, okay, buddy. Thank you so much. That's a great reference to have. Thank you very much, Terry. Thank you, everybody who bid on that. Okay, I have a DVD, Roman Holiday. You guys remember this with Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn? Wonderful, wonderful movie. If you haven't seen this, this is another great one. Really good. nominated for 10 Academy Awards.
Start.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. $8.
Thank you.
It's her portrayal of a modern-day princess rebelling against her royal obligations and explores Rome on her own, and she meets Gregory Peck, an American newspaperman seeking an exclusive story, and they fall in love. Eddie Albert is in this too. You guys know who remember Eddie Albert? He's in this. Oh, very good. Great, great movie. Roman Holiday. There's some special features. Sorry, the camera light. It's kind of hard to... Wish I could shut that thing off. Maybe there's a way to do that, Chris, or unless that has to stay on because it's letting me know that the camera's on.
Yeah, I'd have to research it. Some of them you can turn off, but a lot of times it's a visual cue to let you know that it's recording.
Oh, okay. Poodle, your husband look like Gregory Peck? That's awesome. Oh, wow. He was a handsome man. Very handsome man. Yep, very cool. Audrey was one of my favorites. Yep. I can't remember who bought the Nun story last week that I sold. But hopefully they watched. I cannot remember the name of who bought it. But again, my mind is a sub.
You want to count this down?
Yep, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. And I have one more item, and then we can go back to any items that didn't sell. If you guys want me to do so, I will. Otherwise, that'll be the end.
Yep. And that's a pass, Jeff.
Okie dokie, Smokey. All right, the last item I have is EAPG in perfect condition. Chris, $18 on the screen, please. This was made by Bryson Higbee, circa 1895. And this compote is called Charm, also known as Rosette and Palms. There's the inside pattern of it. Yeah, Rosette and Palms or Charm. Bryce and Higbee, 1895. And does it glow? Yes, it does. Sure does. Of course, it's maybe if I do that. Yeah, you guys can see it that way better. See it? It's so hard to show on this with this camera. But of course it glows. It really, really glows. You can see the glow there. A bit of the glow. Yep. Definitely a glower, 1895. There is definitely manganese in here. Yep, and it's in perfect condition. None of these little pieces are chipped or nicked or anything. Everything is in perfect condition. No damage to it at all. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't grab it off the shelf quick enough. Has one bubble here from manufacturing, which is just awesome, I think. See the bubble? Hopefully that's coming out. I can't see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's right here. Yep. Beautiful compote. Absolutely beautiful. EAPG. Here it is. EAPG. Scott's going to be having his second EAPG sale at the end of the month with Karen Williams. Yep, he's got some beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff coming. Yep. You can start early and start your collection of some EAPG right here. And this is in perfect condition. Look at the pattern.
Estimate on the year, Jeff, of this piece? What do you think?
1895.
Say that again.
1895. And that is from the EAPG website, the database. That's how I found it. Yep, that database is incredible to find stuff. Yep, the charm pattern. So it's And it's 7.25 inches tall, I believe I measured. Yep, 7.25 inches tall. Actually, it's even taller. If you go to one of the top of the points, it's 7.5. And then across is 9.25 inches. Yep, 9.25 inches across. So it's a beautiful compo, perfect for a beautiful dining room table. And it's perfect for any time of the year. So we'll count this down so we can go through the other items. Yes, it is crazy. It's definitely antique. This is an antique. Right here. Can't believe I'm holding glass from 1895. It's so cool. It never ceases to amaze me. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Beautiful compote. And it's flawless. No chips, no nicks, no nothing. It's in perfect. Imagine it lasted that long. Look at that.
Yeah, it's in good shape too.
Yeah, it's beautiful. 1895. Wow.
Okay, it's going to Nancy for 25.
Nancy for 25. Thank you, Nancy. All righty. Okay, guys, you want me to go back and go over the items that did not sell for those of you that popped in a little late, or
Yep.
I can do that. Let's see. So I'll just mention the items like I normally do. I'm going to just mention each item. And if you're interested in it, just say the name of whatever it is, bowl or plate or DVD or whatever it is, and we'll go back to it and I'll do a countdown for you. Okay? All right, so the first thing that did not sell so far are these beautiful cross-stitch silhouettes, circa 1930s. And they say that they're Abraham Lincoln and Mary Todd Lincoln. And they are actual cross-stitch. You're actually cross-stitched. There's a good image of it. And the backs of them still have the paper. And it's marked Boston. These were framed in Boston. Oh, boy.
And that's glass over them, right?
Oh, there it goes. Yes, there's glass over the front of them. Yep.
Yep.
It's framed in Portland Street in Boston. So now, Mr. Lincoln here, or this old gent, the screw eye came out. So Chris and I are going to fix that for you. So you don't have to worry about that. We're going to fix that before we send it out. And then the frames have, just a little scuffing on it, just a little bit. But that can easily be touched up. Heck, you can even use a little bit of shoe black.
And what were those going for, Jeff?
And touch these up. These would be 15 for these. Yeah, if you're interested in those. 15 for both of them together. Yep. And they're actually, it looks like they're stitched on, I'm not sure what type of fabric that, if it's cotton.
All right,
Probably
we
cotton.
have a bid, Jeff, so it's counted down.
Okay, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Those are really nice. Very simple and classic for, any room, really.
Okay, those are going to Kathy Ficarata for 15.
Great. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that.
Just give us an extra day or two, Kathy, so that we can fix that pin. I got to bring over some wood glue.
Yeah, Kathy, we'll fix that for you so this way you can just hang it right up when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's really pretty. I have Sunset Boulevard, a DVD, never been opened, still in its original package. Chris, this was $10. Heck, let's do a blue light special, $8. Okay. Sunset Boulevard, never ever opened, still in its original packaging. Nobody's ever touched the DVD. $8. bucks. 8 buckaroos. If you're interested in that, just type in Sunset Boulevard or Sunset or Norma Desmond. I have the Dirty Dancing album. It's an album record of all the songs that were in the movie Dirty Dancing. If you're interested in that, let me know. That was $8 on that. I also have, let's see here, another DVD here, the movie Coma, based off the book by Robin Cook. This is a fabulous movie from 1978, one of my favorites. Fantastic, suspenseful movie. Crazy, crazy, incredible movie. And I believe a lot of it was filmed, I'm pretty sure, in Massachusetts, as I mentioned. Very cool. Let's see. We had these 3 milk glass plates made by the Lornita Glass Company, which I've never heard of before, in Guyaux, Pennsylvania. Guyaux is spelled G-U-Y-A-U-X. Circa 1945 to 1953 is when they were in business. So that's when these were made. There's 3 milk glass plates. They're all the same, except one of them just has a little bit of the gold loss right there.
And you have the original ribbons to go with them.
And the original ribbons that were threaded through them, I took them all out to wash them. The original ribbons are here, so if you wanted to press them with a warm iron and then rethread them through, you can do that. They didn't tie in a bow at the top. They were just taped to the back after they were strung through. And each plate has...
What was the price for those?
These were 25, I'll say 20.
20?
$20. Okay. We can do $20 for all 3 of these.
Okay.
$20, and these are hand painted. In the back, it says hand painted on the back of each one of these. Hand painted.
Okay.
So $20, you'll get all 3 of these, and they are beautiful. And these were made anywhere from let's see, 1945 to 1953 is when this company, Lornita Glass Company. Never heard of it. I had to look it up. Fascinating. I love learning about these. There's so many glass companies. It's like, how can you keep track? So if anybody's interested in that, just let me know. Milk glass plates. Let's see. I also had...
you had the lady figurine with the broken rose.
No, that was sold already.
Oh, that was sold. Okay.
Yeah, Midway Rose purchased that.
All right. Sorry, Kathy.
I had a German bowl here with the raspberries on it. It just has these little black dots underneath the glaze. There's 3 of them. There's one right. All right. Well, there's one right here by my finger, right there. Then there's another little black dot right here, and then another one right over here. But whoever owned this obviously didn't care. They used it. You can put your berries in here when you make your fresh strawberries, and you cut them up. When they call it macerating the strawberries. You put sugar, and I always put a pinch of salt too, because sometimes salt enhances a flavor. After you cut up your fresh strawberries, because it's strawberry season in Massachusetts now. So fill up your nice berry bowl here, and then you can serve out your strawberry shortcake. Okay. So that was there.
How much is the bowl going for?
That listed at $8. Was that $8? How much is this? Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the horn. $8.
Okay.
Yep. So if anybody wants that, $8. And then $8 for Peggy Lee. If anybody wants the Peggy Lee album called Crazy in the Heart. If anybody's interested in that. Crazy in the Heart. That's still available, $8. And then and then the Roman Holiday, the DVD Roman Holiday, still available, $8. And again, if anybody tunes in after the fact, if you guys are watching this on repeat and you see any of these items that I'm mentioning and they're not sold, just shoot me an email, and we can work something out through that. Okay. So other than that, that is it, guys. That's all I have. And unfortunately, I do not have any giveaways because, again, I did this kind of last minute. I actually put this together last night. at around this time last night is when I put all this stuff together. Just spur of the moment, you know, digging things out and trying to put stuff together for you guys. So, all right. So I don't know if anybody has any questions about anything. You're having a bumper crop of strawberries, Justine? Oh my goodness. I haven't gotten any fresh strawberries yet. I got to go to the farm stand and pick some up. I got to make my fresh strawberry pie. My favorite. I love it. Dip in sugar. Yeah, dip in sugar and eat. Sometimes they're so sweet you don't even need sugar. Oh my goodness. Love them. Yep. Yeah, the figurine was sold. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody who came and visited with me tonight, and all those that purchased, and all those in the Lurker Lounge. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and visiting with us tonight. And happy Father's Day again to those fathers out there. And Chris, do you want to say anything to anybody, or?
Well, thank you, everyone, for coming tonight, as always.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. And if I can answer any questions for anybody, don't ever hesitate to shoot me an email. I'm very receptive to all my emails. I try to reply to each and every one of you that do shoot me an email or whatever. And we'll have a sale. I'm going to have a sale probably next Sunday as well. Next Sunday will probably be 8 o'clock. I think next Sunday I'm working. So next week will probably be a little bit later. So it'll be an 8 o'clock sale. I will let you guys know whether it's going to be live or a drop. I'm not sure which, but I will let you know. And anything else, Chris, I'm missing?
Oh, also, thank you for the well wishes that were sent my way recently. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Poodle, you're so very welcome. You're very welcome, everybody. Oh, and good night to Toby, too. Yes. And Chris, thank you so much for helping, as always.
No, he's going to be going for his walk shortly.
No, Toby's going to be going for his walkies. Walkie time. He probably hears me. His ears are probably perking up.
No, he's passed out.
Time for walkies. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great night. And again, anybody who's watching this after the fact, if you want to go back, some of the items didn't sell, so feel free to reach out to me and we can work out a deal. All right. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Have a great week. Thank you all.
Good night, everyone.
Night, night.